Hello everyone and welcome to Free Range Diva. My name is Cheryl and today I've got a couple of things that I want to share with you. I'm going to make one of my favorite lunches. This is a pumpkin sauce that I make to put over pasta. And I got the idea from a sauce that I saw at Trader Joe's that I couldn't eat because it had corn in it. But I looked at the ingredients and I thought, I can do this at home. So it's a really quick lunch. It's pumpkin and chickpea pasta, and then I'm going to have some greens alongside. So I'm going to make that for you. And then I'm going to make for myself and show you as well a dirty chai latte made with tea from a company called Sip Herbals. They make teas that taste similar to coffee, not exactly, but actually better. And I'm going to tell you about the company because they've got, of course, an incredible Black Friday sale coming up, and then make the latte for you. So let's get started. Okay, so I'm going to start out by making some pumpkin pasta sauce and having it with chickpea pasta, and it's got onion and cheese and spices, little carrots in it. And did you know that pumpkin is not a squash? It is part of the, wait for it, cucumber family. So it's low in acid, unlike butternut squash, and it's very, very easy on the digestion. So let's get started. Okay, I'm starting by chopping up some green onions. The only onion that I can have right now is the part of the scallion that's green. I can't have the bulb part, the white part. So this is lower in acid than the bulb, and so I tolerate it. So I'm just chopping this up because I want to make this kale that I just picked. Yes, freshly picked from the garden. I want to put this on so it can start to boil. Do you hear that? Should we do some ASMR? It's so fresh! So fresh. So I've got onions and kale all going in this pan over here. I'm going to add some water, some salt and pepper, some balsamic vinegar, and a little olive oil. So I've got some onions sauteing in olive oil. Going to add a little salt, a little pepper, it's on medium heat, and I'm just going to let this go for a few minutes until they start to soften up. I'm going to add in a little cinnamon. Just kind of eyeballing this because I'll add more later. And this is nutmeg. I reduced the heat to low. These are mashed carrots. They've already been cooked. I cooked them this morning. Move that around a little bit. Let that go for just a minute or two, and then I'll add in the pumpkin. Just want to let this get warmed up, warm all through, and let those spices kind of mix in and everything. I just added some water from the dish that had the pumpkin in it. I'm going to add some more. This is pasta water. Whoops. Oh well, we'll get it in a minute. Okay, we're going to let this cook down a little bit. So that has cooked down and thickened up, and now I've taken it off the heat And I'm adding in, this is going to thicken it up even more, sour cream. Just making sure that gets mixed in really good. I tasted it, and it's very pumpkin forward, which is exactly what I wanted. Add in a little more salt. I'm not going to adjust it again until after I get the cheese in there, because yes, this is a cheesy sauce. And when I first made this, I made it with Parmesan cheese, which was perfect. But this time, because I had some Gruyere, so that's what I decided to use this time. So we're just going to get that in there. Got a little bit of a mix. And then add the pasta. Oh! Lots of cheese. See that cheese? I'm going to give this a little pepper. And that's ready to go. So let's serve this up. All right. A little bit of garnish. Also fresh from the garden. And let's see what we got here. What is it about sour cream that just makes everything better? This is so good. Give it a try if you've got some leftover pumpkin hanging out, because this is fast and it's easy and it's not turkey. Perfection. All right, I hope you like that and that you will give it a try. And now I want to talk to you a little bit about Sip Herbals before I go ahead and make the drink that is so good. And so good for you too, believe it or not, because it's using tea instead of coffee. The Sip Herbals reached out to me and asked me if I wanted to try one of their sample packages, try their teas. And so I did, and they sent me a package with 3 of their tea flavors: French vanilla, dirty chai, and cinnamon roll. I'm reordering this one already. I'm obsessed with it, the French vanilla. But in addition, they also sent a grocery bag that you can take when you go grocery shopping, and a tea strainers to make the tea. So let me tell you a little bit about Sip Herbals. Their beverages are a sustainable coffee alternative that's not only good for your body, but it's also good for the planet. They have several flavors on their website, including their signature roast, the French vanilla, which I fell in love with, the cinnamon roll, which is also really good, the salted maple, royal mocha, peppermint mocha, dirty chai, as well as limited edition flavors that come out seasonally. So right now they are winding down their pumpkin spice faux coffee flavor. The website says that the benefits of drinking their tea is that it prevents cortisol spikes, which contributes to wrinkles as well as belly fat. You want to keep your cortisol levels, which is your stress hormone, keep those levels stable. It's low acid, so it's gentle on your tummy, which is what attracted me to it, because as of late, I had been having some issues with acid reflux, which miraculously seem to have sorted themselves out. I haven't had any in like several weeks, and well, 2 weeks. So fingers crossed, maybe we've gotten to the bottom of that. But anyway, it gives you steady energy instead of the ups and crashes that you get with caffeine, because there's no caffeine in this. And it's mold free, certified mold free. So you brew this just as you would brew your regular coffee, whether that's in a filter or a K-cup. You can also brew it in one of these in a tea strainer. However you brew your coffee or your tea is how you brew the Sip Herbals. And when you brew it, you use 2 teaspoons of the loose leaf tea per cup, per 1 cup of water. These packages contain loose leaf tea, but if that's not your thing, you can also buy regular tea, but you can get the tea in regular tea bags. And you can buy singular pouches like this, or you can bundle several and save money that way. So for example, their sample bundles, like what I bought, are on sale right now. Also their holiday bundle, which is a limited edition, and that includes 2 of the packages. Obviously this is sample pack, so their regular packages are bigger than this. You get your choice of 2 of those along with the strainer, a pair of socks, a mug, bags. I mean, you can check it out on their website, but that's also on sale right now. However, on Black Friday, which starts November 29th through December 2nd, this is going to be their biggest sale of the year. Everything on their website will be 30% off. Now, I start losing my mind at 20%, but 30%, that's unheard of. So yes, I will be buying tea. I will be getting my not the dirty chai, my French vanilla tea, because right now the sun's out. Earlier today, there was a storm. We didn't get it. All we got was cloud cover, no rain. But yeah, it was gloomy and cold and not real pleasant. And so it's the time of year when you really want something soothing and hot or warm that feels good going down and calms you down. You don't have to worry about being like hyper. So you can have this at night before bed if you like. The flavor on their teas is very rich. It's toasty, it's nutty. It doesn't taste exactly like coffee, but it definitely has that kind of complex, robust flavor of coffee. And these teas, if you add milk to them, it just kind of brings in that layer that makes them even more complex and more satisfying. And that's anything creamy, so any kind of milk or cream or anything you want to put into it. So I'll leave all the details about where to find Sip Herbals so you can peruse their website and look at all the different flavors that they have. And if you want to put some bundles together, sample bundles, I think they have 3 different sample bundles that you can try. And I highly, highly recommend it for a lot of reasons, but mostly because they taste so darn good. So at the perfect time, let's make some dirty chai latte using Sip Herbals tea and half and half and vanilla ice cream. All right, here we go. Oh, wow. What's in here? Let's see. Roasted chicory root, that's what I'm smelling. Carob, that's what smells like chocolate. Dandelion root, ginger, cinnamon, nutmeg, and ground vanilla beans. Yeah, because it almost smells like there's chocolate in here, and I guess it's the carob and the chicory. All right, let's get started. 2 teaspoons. Next is water. While that is steeping, I'm going to put a little bit of vanilla ice cream into a glass. and top it off with a little half and half. And then I'm going to warm this up. I picked up this frother while waiting in the checkout line at Home Goods. You never know what you might find. Sure that this is probably going to need a little bit of sugar. And let's put in a little bit of collagen. Ready? Oh, yes, 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 yes. Let's try it. Wow. It's good. It's very, very good. But of course, with vanilla ice cream and half and half, how could it be bad, right? No, it's really good. All right, everyone, thank you so much for stopping by today. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more from me, then please consider subscribing, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you won't miss a thing here at Free Range Diva. Yeah, so in a couple of days it's going to be Thanksgiving, so happy Thanksgiving to everyone. Enjoy the day, enjoy the time that you spend with your family or friends, or even if you're alone. I'm just wishing you a lovely, lovely day. So make yourself something hot and spicy and creamy and sit back and enjoy the holidays.